Hi, I'm Audrey Slinky, creator of the Certified Color Expert Training Program, and I get this question a lot, and that is, okay, when I sign up for this program, what do I get? All right, so here's what you're going to get. You're going to get a box filled with goodies, and I consider these your tools to success. And this is kind of what makes me a little bit different than other training companies out there where there may be just downloads for information. I think it's important that you have things in print and in video. So while it's an online training, you need these tools. So imagine it's an online training, but it's like the classrooms in your home. And that's what makes this different. Because a lot of people say, well, what's the difference between online and class? I think I need a class. You don't need a class. The classroom's in your home, and the nice thing is you can always go back to it. You can hit the rewind button. So it's like you're watching it, on your computer, but you've got all the tools like you would in a classroom. So let me walk you through some of the things that you get when you sign up for the Certified Color Expert Program. Number one, you get a manual. You need to have a manual, and the manual is print because I don't know about you, I don't want to be printing stuff. I don't like it when people just give me download stuff and I have to print it. So you get the manual in print, and because color, the nature of color, there's some color pages, not all color, but it corresponds with what's in the online members area. So you've got your manual and you can follow through, and there's a lot of great resources in there as you're also going through the 6 modules of the color training program. Another thing that you get that is essential is you're going to get tools. You're going to get decks. So I partner you with my 2 favorite paint companies, and that would be Sherwin-Williams and Benjamin Moore. So you're going to get Sherwin-Williams Architectural Deck. This bad boy is just a fantastic tool. I walk you through how you use this tool to assess undertones and how to use it to follow color rules in the training. So while you're watching this online training, you're going to have your decks in front of you. You're going to have them spread out. You're going to be looking at color. You're going to be absorbing every little bit of it, and you're going to be very familiar with Sherwin-Williams, Benjamin Moore. So Sherwin-Williams, Benjamin Moore Classic. I love this thing. I love the classics. I'm a classic kind of girl. I go back to the classics. I know they've introduced other decks, and you might get some surprise extra fan decks in your pack, which I'm sure you will, because we always like to give extra. But this one is a must. It's the classics, and it has all of the main colors that everyone refers to, and all the colors you're going to constantly see on Houzz and Pinterest and everywhere you go. And then, of course, I also like the Benjamin Moore. They've narrowed it down, the Benjamin Moore Off-White. I don't know if you can see that deck. And this one is very good for when you're specifying whites and even your light neutrals. So I walk you through how you would do that in this training. One of my other favorite Benjamin Moore decks, I just had to include because these colors from the Affinity collection, it's a fairly new one, they all harmonize together. So from a color standpoint, this is a really fun deck to use because you really can't go wrong when you pick in terms of saturation level, one of these, or 5 of them in a home. I'm going to walk you through how you do that in the training. So you're going to get this deck. What makes this training a little bit different than other training companies out there is I also tap you into large paint samples, and we have them organized in a binder because I think it's important that you have not just a limited amount of painted color samples. I know a lot of you who have done this before have painted your own samples, or you've bought painted samples, and that is really great. But and I know you don't want to leave those bad boys at a client's house, right? Because they're going to get ruined, and that wasn't easy, and it was expensive to buy those. So I make it very simple for you in this training. We have our large color sample binder. I walk you through ordering large color samples, so you're always refilling it. And the competitive difference for you as a color consultant is you get to go in the home and leave the sample with the client. We all know that we need to live with the color first before we commit to a painter. And so your color consultation process allows people to do that. So this is huge. And you get to just pick your favorite colors, reload this binder, keeps it very easy, leave it with the client, reorder. And it's just a competitive difference that you have above other designers, stagers, or color consultants out there who are doing color consultation. So I'm always looking for ways to make you look spectacular, and the binder, the large sample binder, is just one of those ways. But I don't stop there. I give you all of the forms you're going to need for the color consulting side of your business. The pre-appointment order form, the pricing and service form, the email exactly. I give you marketing tools and resources because more than anything, I know the secret to your success is your process and the way you market the color side of your business. And that's what I have down pat, and it's something you're not going to see in any other training company. I also have a confession. My confession is I have a cheat sheet for you. So here's a cheat sheet. It's an example of all the colors. Here's the deal. There are just some favorite colors across the board with Benjamin Moore and Sherwin-Williams. And I walk you through the top over 150 for Benjamin Moore and for Sherwin-Williams, kind of cheat sheet color scheme, what color it is, when to use them, why you would use it. So if you're feeling a little stumped, this is going to give you huge inspiration, and it's in the training. Another thing we have, which I think is really important, is we walk you through the consultation process, the success model that we see works. And part of that success model is creating a color perfect home for your clients. Your clients want a color perfect home, and that's what we walk you through. So Certified Color Expert is the training program that you go through to create the color perfect home for your clients. So this is kind of a cheat sheet for your clients where you can walk them through, and it's just questions they got to ask while you're walking through the home that are just essential to you specifying the right color in that space. So we give you this, and then I connect you with vendors, because I think it's important that you are connected with my favorite vendors, whether it's windows, fabrics, so a lot of different ways you can get fabrics, because a lot of times we're looking for inspiration. So I help you with that. I take it one step further, connect you with my favorite vendors that can be an alternative income stream too for your business, and you get trade pricing to these vendors, and you're able to kind of create even a source of inspiration for your clients with all of this good stuff. So we've done the pre-work for you so that you don't have to do it yourself. And that's been always my goal, is so that you're not reinventing the wheel with your business. If you have an inkling of whether you want to add color consulting to your business, or maybe you just want to become a color consultant because you love color and you just want to do that, then I'm going to walk you through step by step how you're going to do that and how you're going to grow that business. So I look forward to having you come aboard. I'm Audra Slinky. I'm going to be part of your journey, and I hope to see you work with me soon.